Hi guys, welcome back to Quadcast. So for today's video, I will be reviewing this model. So what you see here is the TPC model 164. This is the Novitec 488 Pista Spider. And yes, this is an unlicensed model from it's from TPC. I think this is the same brand under the Time Micro family. I don't really know. So this is what the packaging looks like. We are going to talk about the packaging first. This is what the packaging looks like. At the back, we could see the TPC simulated alloy car mode, and then on the bottom, we could still see nothing because this is like, I mean, Time Micro is an unlicensed model, so this is an unlicensed model too. So this has no Ferrari licensing to for the model. And so yeah, I think that's about it for the packaging. And now we are going to open the packaging itself, and we are going to take a closer look on the model and see the details. Right, so this is what the model looks like outside of the packaging, and I honestly have to say that they have done a pretty nice work on the base on the packaging, because this feels like a very premium model, but the price itself is pretty cheap. So yeah, let's start from the base itself. So the base is kind of like a full acrylic, this clear acrylic that was very heavy. This is very heavy, honestly. And then for the nameplate, I think they make this in metal, and they kind of like metal etch the writings or the model name with the Novitec, and then the TPC and 488 Pista Spider with the limited edition number 266 out of 300, which I don't really kind of like believe this kind of like numbering. But yeah, anyway, that's about it for the packaging. This is a very premium and a very heavy base. And then we are going to talk about the model starting from the front. So oh, by the way, because this is an unlicensed model, so, and they don't want to get sued by Ferrari, they offered the Ferrari decals separate. So for you guys that buys this model, you need to apply the decals yourself, like me. And I've already applied the decals myself, and you could see the way of me applying the decals on my Instagram reels in Coreycast, if you want to check them out. So this I already applied the decals for the front bumper and the side, and then for the rear, the prancing horse, and then for the Ferrari at the engine cover, I've already applied all those decals. But yeah, anyway, let's start from the front. So this is what the front looks like. It's very, I think this is a very sharp castings by TPC. And then starting from the front, we got this I think a nice amount of carbon fiber from the bumper itself, and also the arrow, like from the front spoiler, you could see the carbon fiber. And then for the headlights, it's pretty thin for the headlights, but it's really detailed up onto the inside of the headlights. And then on the bumper, you could see the grills is a separate metal edge parts, which is very nice. And then moving on to the side, so this is the side profile of the Novitec 488 Pista. And the wheels itself, it's an okay one. It's not really good, but it's not really that bad. But I think I'm still going to kind of like wheel swap this model later, because I don't really like these wheels, especially with those disc brakes that kind of like rolling everywhere, which we are going to look later. But on the side part, we get more details of the carbon fiber. And as you can see from the side skirt right here, we have the carbon fiber. And then for the air intake right here, we got another carbon fiber. And then for the spire right here, another carbon fiber. And also this is the separate decals that I applied myself for the Ferrari prancing horse logo. And then moving on to the back, and this is where another carbon fiber parts magic happen. You can see the diffuser right here with the carbon fiber tampo, and then it's worth noticing that the taillights for this model is not a plastic one. I mean the clear plastic one. This is I think this is a solid plastic with the red paint on it. It's not really looking like a clear plastic like the headlights. It's more like this thick plastic painted in red. So yeah, that is pretty kind of like disappointing, not receiving a clear plastic taillights. And then the exhaust pipes itself is pretty detailed. It's kind of like have a separate parts of itself. Then there's the prancing horse that I've applied myself on the bumper. And then on the top you got the Ferrari logo, which again I applied myself, the decals. And then we got to see a little piece of carbon fiber decals right here. And then what else? Oh, the interior, because this is a Spider one, we could see the interior very clearly, especially for this model. The steering wheels is very nice, and also you could also see the carbon fiber decals. It's kind of like also inside of the model, inside of the dashboard right here. You could see that carbon fiber, and then the bucket seat itself is pretty nicely detailed, and I really like this kind of detail for the Spider model. And yeah, well, I think that's about it for this video. So this is the Ferrari 488, I mean the Novitec 488 Pista Spider by TPC, and this is an unlicensed model, but I think this is worth buying if you like a Ferrari, but if you don't want to kind of like doing the wrong things like buying an unlicensed model, then don't buy it. But if you like this model and you don't really care about licensing, go buy it. This is a very nice model. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.